What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, June 30th. Happy to have you with us for Schmidty's MLB picks on Guy Boston Sports. I'm your host, Ethan Schmidt. We got a rare small slate in Major League Baseball today. Only 8 games in action. I feel like we don't get this too often, but I still got 3 of my favorite gameplays and a YRFI of the day. And it's Thirsty Thursday, so I'm coming at you with 2 player props for the people. Appreciate you if you're tuning in for the first time. Also, welcome back to all of our regulars, and we appreciate you guys, of course. We are closing in on 11,000 subscribers, so huge if you subscribe and smash that like button. If you've been enjoying Schmidty's MLB picks, I know I made us some money last night, so hopefully you guys cashed out with me as well. Special shout out to our ballers here on the channel. We love you guys and we'll never stop letting you know. We appreciate y'all going out of your way for the extra support for this grind day in and day out. Much love as always. If you're new to the channel, you can become a baller for just $2.99 a month. You get a badge next to your name. You get a bunch of exclusive emojis to use right here on YouTube, and we have ballers only giveaways. Also shouting out our ballers here on the regular, and the more ballers we get, the more special things we can do for you guys. So please sign up. It's definitely huge help and support to the channel and for us putting in this work. You know how it goes. And also brand new this week, we got an MLB affiliate link, so that is absolutely huge, super exciting, and you guys can help support the channel if you go through that link as well and order anything. If you want any MLB gear, please go through our link. It definitely helps us a lot, and I think they have a free shipping promo right now, so that is crucial, very key if you guys are trying to order something special, and the link will be in the description for you guys going forward. Let's jump into our Wednesday recap. We went 6-1 here on Schmidty's MLB picks, 5-1 in my own plays, and then our hashtag ride of the day. It was a phenomenal day. I just had one bad read. The Astros money line cashes. It was a bit of a sweat, but then the Astros come through at the end with the 2-run shot. Just absolutely beautiful. Gotta love that. And then Rangers money line, man, they just really struggled, and they dropped that one 2-1. Unfortunately, the Kansas City unable to pull out the sweep. I thought they had it in them, but I was wrong. So our only womp of the day from Wednesday. And then the Braves first 5-run line cashes with ease. Gotta love it. And then the YRFI and Dodgers Rockies, I know it's a little bit juiced, but the Dodgers come through for us and they get a run in the first inning. Super exciting. And then on winning Wednesday, we had 2 player props. Our batter prop, Yankees Aaron Judge over 1.5 total bases. What did I say yesterday? Go back and look at the tape. I said he was gonna go yard. He was gonna hit a nuke, and guess what? He pumps one, and you gotta love that, especially when you're taking those over 1.5 total bases. I swear, I feel like every time we take one, the guy is hitting a home run. So that we gotta love that success rate here. And then the pitcher prop, Angels Shohei Ohtani. I told you guys I love this guy. We rode with him. I was heavily surprised that his over under was at 6.5 at -110 to begin the day yesterday, and he ends up going for 11 Ks. Ohtani absolutely shoved, and so that was a easy cash as he's way over. And then our hashtag ride of the day, we rode with Peace Picks. Haven't gone with you in a while, buddy, but we appreciate you tossing us the Padres money line. The Pods get it done 4-0 right here in my backyard against the D-backs. I wish I had taken them instead of the Rangers, but thank you, Peace Picks, for coming through for us. You guys can leave your hashtag ride of the day each and every day in the comments for a chance to be shouted out on the show. You guys know I always go with a game prop, but I'm also down to ride with a player prop as well. If I see one I like, just please remember remember, use hashtag ride of the day if you want to be considered. Well, guys, we had a positive Wednesday, and I'm looking to keep it rolling here on Thursday. I think we could do some damage here on this small slate, so let's jump right into it. Our first gameplay of the day, we have the Atlanta Braves at the Philadelphia Phillies. Ian Anderson going on the mound, Aaron Nola on the mound as well for the Phillies. And these two pitchers have been pretty decent this season, especially Aaron Nola. He's actually dishing, and in this one, it's going to be tough. The Phillies have dropped 2 in a row against the Braves here, and I really like the way the Braves are playing. And we're getting an insane value on Atlanta today. I'm thinking that I have to go with the value here. I'm taking the Atlanta Braves on the money line. I know we're getting a little risky, here today. But if you guys don't feel comfortable fading Aaron Nola, then you could always take the under. I think here the Phillies offense just hasn't been the same without Bryce Harper. 4-8 without Harper in the lineup this season. And then the Braves, they're obviously without Acuna and Albies, but I still think that this lineup is full of hot bats. You got Swanson if d'Arnaud starts, and then obviously Riley and Olsen, and they have been crushing it here against the Phillies. And looking at some of the trends, I mean, the Braves are 5-0 in their the Braves are 8-1 in their last 9 during Game 3 of a series, and the Braves are 21-5 in their last 26 overall. And then looking at the under trends, 9-1 in the Braves' last 10 games versus a starter with a WHIP less than 115, and then the under is 9-2 in the Braves' last 11 games with a total set between 7 and 8.5. This one at 8.5, but I am taking the Braves on the money line value here today. Up next, we have the New York Yankees at the Houston Astros, and I know that the Astros played really well against the Yankees in the Bronx when these two teams met just a short time ago. But today, Luis Severino going on the mound for the Yankees, and then Luis Garcia on the mound for the Astros. 2 righties, 2 Luises. Gotta love the action. And this over-under line has moved down a run from 8.5 to 7.5 since the line's open. And then the line has switched extraordinarily in the favor of the Yankees. Yesterday, the Astros were favored, and now the Yankees are minus 130-ish, wherever you're finding it in your books. But I think we got to take the Yankees here. I know these two teams are some of the best in the league, but the Astros are going to be possibly without Alvarez after he might have gotten a concussion in yesterday's game in New York against the Mets. And then the Yankees are just they're winning. They're winning, and Luis Severino is hitting over 7 Ks a game. Luis Garcia, his ERA is pumped up at home. He goes from about a 2.5 ERA to a 5 ERA at home. So I really like backing the Yankees here on the money line, and the line has generously moved in favor of the Yankees. Looking at some of the trends here, the Yankees are 6-0 in their last 6 Thursday games, 14-2 in their last 16 road games versus a right-handed starter. And I think that the Yankees will get it done here today. Love me or fade me. The Astros are a good team. I can't blame people taking the Astros today, especially with the line flip. If you think that is more value on the Astros, hey, be my guest. But maybe even call me a psycho, but I'm taking the Yankees here. I think that they'll get it done. Our last gameplay of the day, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. The Dodgers are finally back at home. A bit of a rough series against the Rockies, but they do come out with a big win to avoid the sweep against their NL West rivals. And then the Padres just beat up on the D-backs yesterday, but they did lose the game before to Arizona. And this Padres team has been up and down. They are pretty good on the road, I must say. But this line, again, just like the Yankees-Astros game, has flipped in big favor of the Dodgers. The Dodgers, it went from close to a pick 'em, honestly, and now the Dodgers are minus 130 favorites. And at home, I think the reasoning why it was such a tight line to open was because Joe Musgrove, obviously, this guy has been really solid for the Padres all season long, but he has gotten eaten up by the Dodgers in the past. And then Mitch White is not a horrible pitcher, guys. I think that he can do some solid things here today for the Dodgers. And then I just like the Dodgers here at home in the line. The money is going toward the Padres, and I'm fading the public. We're fading the public on this one, and it's moved pretty much half and half for Yankees Astros, but Houston was getting a lot of the money early in that series, and then even the Phillies are getting a lot of the money. So it's definitely some pick'ems here today, but that's what I like. I think we go with the value on the Braves, and then we take the Yankees on the money line and the Dodgers on the money line. When are you gonna get the Dodgers at -130 on the money line? I know the Padres have been good on the road, but I think that LA can get it done here today. And that will do it for my gameplays. It is time for our YRFI of the day. You guys know I like to look for something that's not too heavily juiced, but I think that this one is just too good to pass up. And obviously, you guys know we've been switching it up here, going with the YRFIs, looking for a first inning run to be scored. And today, I am taking the YRFI in Reds Cubs. And like I said, a little bit juiced, rightfully so. These two teams have been masters at putting up first inning runs a game. The Cubs are in first, actually, and they're putting up a first inning run 93% of the time. That's just incredible. And then Cincinnati is 11th in the league in first inning runs, and they're definitely more dominant at home in doing that. But I think that with these two pitchers here today, two very volatile pitchers, Ashcraft and Hendricks. We don't even know what kind of Hendricks we're going to get today. And then Ashcraft is just a pitcher that has been fadeable since he started playing this season. And I think that the Cubs can get a first inning run in, and even the Reds on Hendricks. It just really depends on which Hendricks we're going to see here today. And I do lean the Reds because Hendricks is so up and down. But I'd rather just take the YRFI here. And yeah, you guys can love me or fade me. You know the drill. It's Thirsty Thursday here on Schmidty's MLB Picks. I'm going to give you guys two player props today. Our batter prop of the day, I am taking the Guardians' Jose Ramirez. It is the early game here today, but Ramirez has just been a stud this season, a possible AL MVP candidate. And against Chris Archer, he has 5 hits, 2 singles, 2 doubles, 1 home run. He's been walked 3 times, but that's an average of .417 against Chris Archer. And then Ramirez has been tearing up righties this season, so I really like that play for batter props. But if you guys aren't rolling with the early game, I do like anyone in the Blue Jays lineup, like Kirk Bichette or Springer or Guerrero, any of those guys. And then you can even go with anybody in the Braves lineup like Olsen or Riley or Darno if he plays. And then there was also another one I liked. For the Brewers, Willy Adames against JT Brubacher. He's batting .400. He's got a home run and a single there. So yeah, some good hitting options here today. But yeah, I really like Jose Ramirez. And then our pitcher prop for the day, I was looking at Ian Anderson here for the Braves. His line is only at 4.5, and if he goes over, it's -130. So the line is giving us a good direction here. Let's pull up Ian Anderson's strikeouts in the last few games. I think that he has been really solid in clearing this 5 strikeout or more line. He's had 6-6. He did have 3 starts ago, but 5-9, 5-6. So I think that Ian Anderson can get it done again, going up against this Phillies lineup that is without Bryce Harper and has been struggling to put up runs. So that is what I like here today. And that'll do it for Schmidty's MLB Picks. You guys can follow me on Twitter at @TheEthanSchmidt. It's where I post the final plays each and every day for Schmidty's MLB Picks. And you can follow my latest works in sports media. Please like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. We're trying to reach anyone anyone in the baseball community or whoever just loves sports betting in general. We really appreciate you guys and your support. I'm closing in on 2 months here on the channel and really glad we could get a 5+ win card in yesterday, but we need to do it all again today. I'm ready to run it back. Keep an eye on the pin comment as usual for any possible last minute changes, and leave your hashtag ride of the day, comment your plays, join the Discord. You guys can there's plenty of ways to reach out to me for my opinions and leans, but that will do it. I'm Ethan Schmidt. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.